Hello and welcome to another note to my 50-year-old self. For those of you who are watching me for the first time, my name is Taiwo. I am a transformational coach and trainer and the founder of the New 50, which is aimed at people who are approaching or at midlife, who are looking to reclaim their power, step out of their comfort zone so they can create and live their next chapter with authenticity, with confidence, and without worrying about what others may think of them. So, hair dye. So I'm thinking about, well, I'm more than thinking about dyeing my hair again. And I say I'm thinking about dyeing it again. When a few years ago, I had this massive head of hair afro. Those of you that have known me for a while would know that I had this massive afro, which was blonde, bright blonde, which I would never have dreamed that I would do when I was younger, because I did dye my hair when I was working in the corporate world, but it was kind of very subtle. I didn't use any colours that would detract from my abilities, or in my mind would give people an impression of me. I was very kind of proper, and then actually it would not have been my choice to dye it blonde, but my hairdresser dyed it blonde and I absolutely loved it, and I lived it for a good few years. And then I read a book by a man named Carl Honore, and I wasn't even the whole book, it was just the introduction, where he was talking about how we approach aging. The book is called Bolder, by the way, and it's about how we approach aging. And I think it was just in the introduction that I can't even remember what it was he said, but made me think, oh, I've been wearing this blonde hair for a few years. I don't know what my hair looks like underneath it. I don't know what my natural hair looks like. And do I want to know what my natural hair looks like? Because I didn't know how much I had greyed. I knew that the front, because I've been going grey in the front here since my kind of mid-30s. It was just a tiny little bit on my 35th birthday, and it's sort of expanded. And in that time, in the time that I was dyeing it, it went from just a little bit in the front there to what you see now. And even though I cut my hair short, I still wasn't brave enough to stop dyeing it until about 18 months ago, when I decided I was going to start cutting my hair myself. And it needed to be this short because I was using trimmers, and I could have still decided to continue dyeing it, but these words that I read in that book, and I really should have picked it up and had a look at it to see what it was, but there was something there that made me think, let me just give it 3 months and see what it feels like to not dye my hair. And that was about a year ago. And I'm going grey. If you can't see it very much, but dotted in amongst all this hair, there's bits of grey. It's not so much that my hair is white, as you can see. It's just this front bit, really, and then bits dotted around, although I can't see what it looks like at the back. But I'm going grey, and it's okay. That's what happens as you grow older. However, now I feel like a change, and so I'm going to go and dye my hair again. And so I guess what I'm trying to say is that sometimes we want to make these changes and we overthink them. And it's, one of the beauties of being in your 50s is that you can do more or less what you want. As long as you know who you are, as long as you know that it's congruent with who you are, then just do it. Because if I dye my hair and I don't like it, guess what? I can cut it all off. It's only hair. Anyway, so that's a silly little note to myself. And I wish I had known that, actually, that you don't need to overthink things, that if you want to try something, then just try it. It's not the end of the world, and making a decision doesn't have to be a decision for life. It can be a decision for now. You do it for now until such time as it doesn't suit you, and then move on and try something else. Okay, so that's my note to my 50-year-old self today. I will see you all again very, very soon. Take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.